Hello, this is Anthony with Avalon Entertainment, and today I'm going to show you how to use the DJ event planner that I have set up for each of my DJ clients. Remember that if you are not interested for any reason in not using this system, you may still use the paper form that I have provided you with, or you may offer up an alternative if you find it easier. The purpose of this is to make things as easy for you and other clients as possible. So if it is easier to do it this way, great. If it is not, I leave the choice up to you. Once you log into the planner, you will see a page, a few things. First, you'll see my logo, and down here, you will see the countdown to how many days you have until your event. Today, we are going to use the wedding of John Doe and Jane Smith, which is happening on January 1st, 2019. If you look at the information here, you will see it's the event name is John Doe and Jane Smith Wedding. This is a wedding, and they are doing the Platinum Party Package of mine. When you click, there's a few different options. You'll see tabs. First, you'll see my events. In this case, John Doe and Jane Smith have only hired me for their wedding and nothing else. But if you were a client who hired me for multiple events, it would show all of them and their dates in this folder, in this setting here. You may also use the planning event and event details, which we'll go into in a few moments from both here and the home tab. My profile allows you to change information on your profile, including your password, and then all your contact information in case anything changes, such as you have a new email, your phone number has changed, or whatnot. In the contact tab gives you 5 different ways to contact us. You may either contact us directly here through the contact form. You may contact us by phone, email, through my P.O. box, or on Facebook. And of course, you don't have to use this function at all either if you choose not to, as we have already by this time established multiple lines of communication before we even get to this point. Over here in the event details section, you click on that, and this will give you all the information for your wedding. For example, it shows the setup time, which is the estimated time that my company will be arriving. It shows the date. It shows the start time of the reception, then the event name. See that it's a wedding and all that. You will see here that you are getting the Platinum Party Package, or they are, which is 6 hours of DJ, 4 hours of booth. They also chose to add unlimited prints, so if you did such a thing, you would have that there. Your venue information, you can verify that all that information is correct, and then you can see who's going to be working. By it being me, means that I'll be there personally. Attire, you can verify what kind of clothing you want us to wear and whatnot. Down here, you can see what you've paid. You can see how much money is still owed on the balance, and so on and so forth. And then if there's any more announcements or files or anything, such as stuff you may have sent us, that maybe it was through here, so we can scan it in and put it up there, you may do that as well. Now, you have the option to plan your event from within the event details, or directly from the My Events or the Home tab. So we click on Plan My Event, and here you will have multiple options. First of all, you're going to want to obviously look for requests. So you want to add requests. We can start with special songs, which is also a tab in the other folder. But say you already know what your father-daughter dance is going to be. Let's see here. Common song for that. We'll search for Butterfly Kisses, and let's make sure it's the right one we want, you may preview any of the songs that you search for.
She talks to Jesus, and I close my eyes, and I thank God for all.
Okay, so that is the song I want. So I'm going to click plus here. And this is going to be a special song. This will be the father-daughter dance. And then you can put any comments, any notes on here that you'd like to do, whatever you need me to know, and so on and so forth. And then you would save that. And you can do this for any of the other ones that you would like to do. In terms of the regular requests, this is where you can kind of just look for any songs you want, including, for example, say you're a Bon Jovi fan, you're sitting here, oh, well, which of these songs do we want to possibly hear? Here's a good one. So we play this. Oh yes, that's a good song. So let's, you have the option in here to do not play, play only if requested, dedication, all that. In this case, you're a big Bon Jovi fan, maybe, so you say must play. And then maybe you'll make a note like, say for example, my aunt is a huge Bon Jovi fan. Please play before she leaves at 9. Something like that. And then that information will be there for me. And you can actually go in here and view everything when you get back. Over here, say for example, you have some new songs. You want to look at what are the most common songs here. So you look at the new ones. This sounds interesting. What is this? Okay, so that is the song I thought it was. Maybe I want to add that one. Okay, so it's a play if possible. And then say you flip down and you're looking through all these top common ones. Whatever. And then don't forget that you also have the option. I'm using this as an example. I hope nobody hates me for this. But we're going to listen here and. Right at me. Oh, yes. Okay. So say you hate that song. Now you're going to drop that into the do not playlist. Simple as that. And then if you already know certain songs that you want to make sure of are in there and it didn't show up in the search, you may add it yourself just by typing it in here and then saving it. And then when you go back to the planning options here, which I just clicked right now, you can view your requests here that you've already set up. So here we have the must play songs. Living on a Prayer tells you the estimated time. Then you have your play if possibles and then your do not plays. So that's all going to be in there. Then you can also see your special songs, which are obviously your very important ones. So right now you only have the father-daughter dance, so that's in there. And oops, I clicked the wrong one, but anyway. And then you can actually print out your requests. Whoops, don't know why I did that. Anyway, now the next thing is you want to go into planning out your wedding. So these forms, this is the event planning form. This will allow you to actually try to time everything and give an idea here. So say your ceremony is going to be, we already determined that John Doe and Jane Smith are getting married. The reception's at 6, so they're probably getting married at 3:30 roughly. Location of the ceremony is off-site. Expected length of the ceremony, if there's going to be really long vows or short vows, you can kind of base it. And then estimated time, all that. So you can put all this stuff in here. estimated time guests will arrive, food, will there be a blessing? Yes. Who's giving it? Will there be toast? Yes, so on and so forth. And then you can choose your grand entrance and all that. And that just gives kind of an idea to the form. Down here, you can edit the timeline as well. And this will give you kind of an idea of different things you can do. So you can type in the estimated time that things are going to be happening, and all you have to really do is click. So for example, okay, the wedding ceremony is, maybe that's the first thing you're going to do, but then right after that you're skipping the receiving line, but you are going to have group photographs, and then the guests will arrive to the reception. There's going to be cocktail music. The wedding party is going to arrive. There's going to be a grand march here, and then your toasts, your blessing. You can comment who's doing them if you want to, and then you can determine, so on and so forth, what the next things you're going to do are. Once you're done with that, you can save the changes, and then you can view anything that all the information. So here I didn't put any times in, but if I did, it would be showing up here. And then same thing with down here, you can view the wedding activities that you're planning on doing and all that stuff. So, and then of course, once you're in the main area here, you can choose to print any of these items. So once you're done with all that, you can log out, make sure everything is saved. I check these frequently to see what changes were made and so on. And don't ever hesitate to reach out to ask us for anything. I will note that the planning forms are set to be locked out 3 days before the event. Currently, I may end up changing that to a little sooner. The reason why I do that is because if there's any last minute changes that are made to the forms, I may not see them. So any changes that you need made within the last couple of days, I need those changes directed to me personally, so that there's no chance of me overlooking it, because I want your event to be perfect. Hopefully this tutorial has been helpful for you. Of course, do not hesitate to reach out if you need any further assistance. Take care and look forward to seeing you at your event.